Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to create Mailgun member on Jotform submission. So I'm running an e-commerce business, and for getting the details of my business and daily updates or weekly newsletters, I've created a sign-up form by using Jotform. Now what I want is that whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission through Jotform and I'm going to receive a new sign-up, then automatically by using the detail of that form submission, I want to add a new member in my mailing list in Mailgun. So here for doing this automatically, I need to build a connection between Jotform and Mailgun. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. Now with Pabbly Connect, whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission through Jotform, that automatically I will add a new member in my mailing list in Mailgun. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can create Mailgun member on Jotform submission. So as the owner of an e-commerce business, I am using Jotform to create a Mailgun member whenever a customer fill out a subscription or a contact form. So for instance, when someone subscribes to my product updates or newsletters, their information is automatically added to Mailgun, and this will allow me to efficiently manage email communications and marketing campaigns with minimal effort. So here what is going to happen is that I'm going to connect Jotform with Mailgun in such a way that whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission from Jotform, that automatically by using the detail of that form submission, I will create a new member in my Mailgun email list, and it will automatically create a new member in my Mailgun account. So here I need to set up this automation, and for setting up this automation, I need to build this connection between Jotform and Mailgun without any coding and programming skills, just with the help of Pabbly Connect. So with Pabbly Connect, I can automatically create Mailgun member by using Jotform submission. So here for using Pabbly Connect, I need to open a new tab, and I need to search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser. And it will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the landing page, I have these two options of sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then you can just click on this sign up for free button, and it will take only 2 minutes of your time, and you will get 100 free tasks every month. Or if you already have an account or you are an existing user, then you can just click on sign in, and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I just need to click on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect. And this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the dashboard, I need to create a new workflow, and for that I'm going to click on this create workflow button, and this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to create Mailgun member on Jotform submission. Now I need to select the folder where I want to save my workflow, so I'm going to open this tab, and here in this tab I'm going to find all the folders that I have in my Pabbly Connect account. And here I'm going to use this particular folder of automation, so I'm going to select that. And now I need to click on create. And here it will take us to this most important window of our workflow. And here in this window, I have these two boxes of trigger and action. So trigger and action are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action is just going to follow that. So here in my workflow, I need to first set up my trigger, and here for setting up my trigger, I need to search for my trigger application. And here I'm going to use Jotform as my trigger application. So I'm going to search for that, and I'm going to select Jotform here. Now I'm going to give my trigger event, so I'm going to open this tab, and new response is going to be my trigger event. So I'm going to select that. And now I need to connect Jotform with Pabbly Connect in my workflow, and for that I need to use this webhook URL. So this webhook URL is going to work as a bridge between Jotform and Pabbly Connect, and for connecting these two applications I need to follow all these instructions. So first I need to copy this webhook URL, and now by using this webhook URL I'm going to get all the detail of my form submission that I'm going to get through Jotform here in Pabbly Connect. Now I'm going to take you back to my Jotform. And here by using Jotform, I have created this sign up form. And now what I want is I want to connect this form with Pabbly Connect so that I can get all the detail of the form submission that I'm going to receive through this form in Pabbly Connect. So here for building this connection, I need to go to settings, and in settings, I need to go to integrations. And here in integrations, I need to search for webhooks. So I'm going to search for that here. And now I'm going to open webhooks here. And now I need to add my webhook. So for that, I'm going to first clear this default response. And I'm going to add my webhook URL that I've copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here. And now this is going to be my webhook. And by using this webhook URL, I'm going to receive the form submission detail from this particular form to Pabbly Connect. Now that I have added my webhook URL, I'm going to click on complete integration. And here my integration is ready. Now I'm going to click on finish. And here I have successfully connected Jotform with Pabbly Connect. So now let me take you to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see it is waiting for webhook response. And now for getting this webhook response, I need to create a new form submission in my Jotform. And as I will create a new form submission or a new sign up, then automatically I'm going to receive that response here in Pabbly Connect. So for getting this webhook response, I'm going to take you to Jotform. I'm going to click on publish. And this is my form link. So I'm going to open this form in a new tab. And here this is my Jotform or my sign up form. Now here I need to create a new form submission. So I need to fill all these details. And here I'm going to create a sample submission. So I'm going to fill dummy details here. So my first name here is going to be dummy. Last name is going to be user. Email will be dummyuser@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to give a random phone number. And also I have to give the city, that is going to be Bhopal. And now I have filled all the required details. Now I'm going to click on submit. And here I have successfully created this new form submission. Now that as I've created this form submission, I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see I have received this response. So this is the response of my new form submission that I've just created in Jotform. And in this, I have received all these details of my user and my form submission. So here I have the first name of my user, that is dummy. I have the last name, that is user. I have the email, that is dummyuser@pabblytudes.com. I have the random phone number and I have the city, that is Bhopal. So here we can see that these were the dummy details that I filled in my form submission, and as I've created that form submission, then automatically I received that response here in Pabbly Connect. Now whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission from Jotform, then automatically I'm going to get that response of that form submission here in Pabbly Connect. Now that we can see I have received all these details of my form submission. Now what I want to do is that automatically by using all these details of my form submission, I need to create a new member in my Mailgun account. And I want to update my email list. So here for automatically creating a new member in Mailgun, what I need to do is I need to set up my actions tab. So I'm going to open this tab. And here I need to search for my action application, that is going to be Mailgun. So I'm going to search for that. And I'm going to select Mailgun here. Now I'm going to give my action event. So I'm going to open this tab. And new mailing list member is going to be my action event. So I'm going to select that. And I'm going to connect Mailgun with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I'm going to click on add new connection. And now for connecting Mailgun with Pabbly Connect, I need to fill all these details. And here I have to give the API key, Mailgun host and the domain name. So here first I'm going to get my Mailgun host and the domain name. And for getting all these details, I need to first take you to my Mailgun account. And as I have already logged into my Mailgun account in my browser, so I'm going to take you to Mailgun. And here this is my Mailgun dashboard. Now here in my dashboard, I'm going to first take my host, and for that I need to use this particular tab. And in this, I can see I have these two regions, that is of US and Europe. So in my Mailgun account, I'm using US region. And now for giving out my host, I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And as I'm using the US region Mailgun account, I can use this particular host. So this is my Mailgun host. So I'm going to copy this from here. I'm going to paste that in this tab. And if you are using the Europe region Mailgun account, then you can use this particular host. Now I need to give my domain name, and for getting my domain name, I'm going to take you back to Mailgun. Now here I have this particular tab of send, so I'm going to open that. And in this, I have this particular tab of sending, so I'm going to open that. And in this sending tab, I have this particular option of domains, and in this is my particular domain that I need to use. So I'm going to copy this from here. I will go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to paste that here in this tab of domain name. Now that I have added my domain and the Mailgun host, now I need my API key. Now for getting my API key, I need to go to account settings where I can find my API security and then I can get my API key. So for getting the API key, I'm going to take you back to Mailgun. Now here in my Mailgun account, I'm going to open this profile section, and in this I have this particular option of API security. So I'm going to open that. And now here in my API security, I need to create a new API key. So I'm going to click on this add new key button. And here first I have to give the description. So here my description is going to be Mailgun member. And now I'm going to click on create key. So here we can see that it has generated this API key. So I'm going to copy this key from here. I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And I'm going to paste that key here in this tab of API key and the private API key. Now I have added all the required details that I need for connecting Mailgun with Pabbly Connect. And I have filled all these details. So I'm going to click on save. And here I've connected Mailgun with Pabbly Connect. Now here for creating a new member, I need to fill all these details. And first I need the email list where I want to create a new member or add a new member. So for getting this email list, I'm going to take you to my Mailgun account. I'm going to close this window. I'm going to again go to send. I'm going to go to sending. And here in sending option, we can see I have this particular option of mailing list. So I'm going to open that. And here in mailing list, we can see I have these three lists of Zoom registrants, new leads, and Shopify customers. Now what I want to do is I want to use this particular list of new leads, and in this particular list, I'm going to add my new members. So for using this particular mailing list, I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And in Pabbly Connect, I need to open this tab of list. And in this list option, I'm going to find all my mailing lists that I have in my Mailgun account, and I can select any particular list that I want to use. So I'm going to select new leads as my mailing list. And now I have to give the address. So here I have to give the email address of my member that I want to add in my Mailgun account. Now here what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my response of Jotform, and from that response I'm going to get the email address of my user and I'm going to map that here in this tab. So for that I need to use mapping, and what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping I need to click here. I'm going to open this response of Jotform, and here I'm going to search for the email address. So this is the email address of my customer or my user. So I'm going to map that. And now that I have added my address, I have this particular tab of update. So if I want to update the members present in my mailing list in Mailgun, then I need to select yes. And if I don't want to update any of my members, then I can select no. So I want to keep updating my mailing list. So I'm going to select yes. And now I have to give the member name. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to open the response of Jotform. And here, this is the first name of my member. So I'm going to map this. I will give a space and I'm going to map the last name. Now here we can see I have filled all the required details. And as I have filled all these details or mapped these details, I made all these details dynamic. Now what is going to happen is that every time I'm going to receive a new form submission from Jotform, then automatically all these details that I've mapped here will get replaced with a new detail in the real time. And with every new form submission, I'm going to create a new member in my mailing list in Mailgun. Now that I have filled all the required details, I'm going to click on Save and Send Test to Quick button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have successfully created a new Mailgun member by using all the detail of my form submission that I have received through Jotform. So to check whether I've created a new member in Mailgun or not, let me take you to Mailgun. And here this is my list of new leads. So I'm going to open that. And here in my list, I'm going to scroll down. And in this, we can see I have all these members. And in this, I have created this new member that is named as dummy user. And I have the email that is dummyuser@pabblytudes.com. So here we can see that this was my user who has created the form submission in Jotform, and automatically by using the detail of that form submission, I have successfully created a new member in my mailing list in Mailgun. So here I have automatically created this new member in Mailgun by using my Jotform submission, and I have done this by setting up this automation between Jotform and Mailgun. Now whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission from Jotform, then automatically it will add a new member in my mailing list in Mailgun by using that form submission detail, and this will be happening automatically just because of this automation that I've created with the help of Pabbly Connect between Jotform and Mailgun. So here I have successfully created this automation and this connection, and here we can see I have successfully created this new member in my mailing list in Mailgun. Now let me take you back to Pabbly Connect. And now with Pabbly Connect, I have connected Jotform with Mailgun to automatically create Mailgun member on Jotform submission. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Jotform, and my trigger event was new response. Then I have set up my action step, and my action application was Mailgun, and my action event was new mailing list member. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this with Pabbly Connect. If you want to reach out to us, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any issues or queries related to our workflow, then you can check the forum link. And if you have any issues related to the pricing of Pabbly Connect or Pabbly, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel.